Alright. Okay. Interesting. Don't think we can mulligan this, but I don't think this hand can win. Interesting. Let's keep it because it has the mongrel, but I'm officially not optimistic. Tortured Existence be a pretty good draw here. Okay, Crypt Rats, not the worst. It's still a guy he's gonna have to deal with. The nice thing about his deck is we can, like, even just dredging back the 2/3 every turn is a legitimate threat because he has to pretty much counter everything we play. So, alright, he does not have Cloud of Fairies or Gitaxian Probe. So that means he is probably sitting on a hard counter, which means we probably don't want to run our Wild Mongrel out there just yet. Wow, that's a pretty bad draw. We'll play Stinkweed Imp next turn if he... Hopefully he doesn't go Sprite Ninja here. Okay. So we're going to run our Stinkweed Imp out there. If he wants to counter that, we're cool with that. Relic of Progenitus. That makes things a little more tricky, but not too much. I think now we just can't take for granted that we can get Tortured Existence online, so let's just go ahead and cast this Crypt Rats, which he'll have to counter, but we can at least get a counter out of his hand. And it's a hard counter, as we suspected. So next turn we can play Chittering Rats around 4 Spike, and we don't have to worry too much about the Relic. I'm not going to keep my exile cards up. Chittering Rats will set him back a turn. Ooh, Basking Root Walla. Yeah. So Forest, Crack Rats. Maybe we should play the Stinkweed Imp. I feel like he's got a counter for whatever we play, so we're gonna make him use it. Fantastic. 2 hard counters down, and still no action from his side of the board. So he's only got 3 cards in hand, now 4. Now he's gonna go Muldrifter on us. That would be pretty bad, but not the worst. Because if he taps out, we can go Wild Mongrel. Yeah, it's Muldrifter. We can go Wild Mongrel plus Root Walla, and then all of a sudden he's behind on board, and we have like an actual beatdown engine going. I am completely fine with that series of events. I wish we didn't draw so many lands, but you can't have everything. Good lesson for the young folks to learn out there. Hopefully he doesn't ninja his Muldrifter and recast it. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and cast this guy now, 'cause it's unlikely we'll need the point since we can't block, but it is very likely that he could counter our man, and we do not want our Root Walla countered. Because it's looking... goes to the exile pile? Come on. Now it's looking like it's going to turn into a race. And we've got 5 points, and he's got 2, so I like those odds. Opt, sure. He could snap Wild Mongrel here, but the Root Walla is still going to kind of get him. He doesn't... I haven't seen anything in his deck that wrangles with Root Walla very well, so unless he has 2 snaps, then okay, that's fine. Like, that's a free card for us, so he's kind of undoing... Oh, he's gonna... If he ninjas this Muldrifter, I guess he gets it back. Gets some card advantage back. No? Okay. So we can play around every counter except, like, Exclude. It actually seems likely he would have Exclude in his deck. Let's just bash here, see what he says. And we'll pump this way. He takes 3. Now we could Mongrel, or we could play Crypt Rats. He'd have to counter either one. I feel like the last time I played against this deck, he had Exclude, which really bites. But, Stinkweed Imp's really bad and trades with Moldrifter. So, I think I will run that one out there. Yep, I will run out that one. If he wants to exclude that, he is more than welcome to. Exclude? Oh man, who could have predicted he had that card? See if he cashes in this relic. No, he still likes his board enough to not cash in. Next turn I can pump the Rootwalla and cast both of my creatures, so that will be a good turn. And even if he has like Exclude and goofy stuff like that, he's still behind on the board, taking more damage than his opponent. Ooh, that's a good one. Although it's not as good with the relic out there, but could be a way to make him blow the relic. Alright, let's see here. Play a land. Probably gonna go ahead and battle here. I don't think he has Mana Leak. I don't really want to lose my man to Mana Leak, but if it happens, oh well. Another Exclude. Oh, and I tapped wrong too. Bummer. Well, that was just a mistake. That he's probably going to let resolve because he knows he's got Relic. Alright. Did not play that well. I was trying to leave up maximum black mana for the Crypt Rats should it resolve, but instead I just hosed myself. This is not good. Now he's got Ninja plus Moldrifter again. Yeah, we're not in good shape. We are decidedly in bad shape. And a Cloud of Fairies. Exactly what I did not need. And he has a counterspell because he's leaving up mana. So I guess I will just pass the turn. Yeah. Eventually we could maybe draw a Duress, and that would be something. Now he can Moldrifter with counter mana up. Seems pretty good. Cloud of Fairies. Oh snap. Sure. What do I care? Oh, he's gonna pick up an extra card? Yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. Yep. Your deck is real. Okay. Let's see here. Cast this. A third Exclude. That's kind of broken. Yep. And then I cast this. And now I hold the Rootwalla for when he goes to activate Relic. Okay. I will pick up my free card. And that should be the end of Relic of Progenitus. I'm pretty sure he's not going to just let me have a free Wild Mongrel. But I could be wrong. He's pretty far ahead. He's scared of what I might do with the Tortured Existence if he gives it to me. Yep, Rootwalla. Get on out there. If I can get him to blow the Relic and he doesn't have a second one, which he might, did he just let me have Mongrel? Interesting. Alright. I was gonna say that I could get him with the Golgari Brown scales, but he doesn't seem to care. Fair enough. Another Moldrifter. It's the only card he plays. Moldrifters and ninjas, and then a bunch of cheap crap. It doesn't really do anything. Untap. Draw. Alright. Tortured Existence is a very petty deck. If you complain about not drawing Tortured Existences, it will get you good. Let's see what they had to say about this. Take, accepted. And probably another exclude. Or the fourth counterspell? Makes sense. He's only had 3. Oh, that guy. Yep, that'll get me. And it's the 8th point of power, too. Alright, we can just go ahead and go to the next game, because I need to save my priority clock. We'll be on the play this time, so that'll be a little bit better. What do we want? Do we want this to fight relics? Echoing Decay seems pretty bad. I'm gonna bring back Sovok Replica. It's just bringing this in to fight Relic is really bad, though. I think I'm just gonna bring in the Augur of Skulls and try to have more of a way to like get him. But then again, bringing in cheap stuff is not good because of the Spell Stutter sprites. I think we're just gonna look for a hand with either turn 1 Tortured Existence or turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Beater, or maybe just turn 2 Beater. But that's kind of what we're looking for.